and welcome to the Carolina Sports District, the #1 youth sports show in the Carolinas, also known as
GCSD. Let's go! Let's go!
Thank you, Kayla Michael. We really enjoyed that, and we hope to see many more TCSD Let's Go videos very soon. We saw lots of great games last week. We even got to see the Rock Hill Cowboys from the Southland League for the very first time. Now we want to remind you that the pound for pound top 20 rankings are constantly changing. We lost 5 teams this week, meaning that we got 5 new teams on the board. We want you to stay tuned to find out this week's game of the week. Even we didn't see this challenge coming up. We're so excited about that one. We're also excited about the Gerrod Redskins Powder Puff game coming up this Sunday. We hope to be out there too. But before we get into any more, let's start with the highlights. We start off with the Community House Cavaliers as they take on the South Charlotte Shockers. Shockers defense was ready to play and get a little dirty in the rain as the quarterback pitches the ball and goes for some yards. The rain was definitely a factor, making it a little harder to hold on to the ball. The Shockers recover and go for a touchdown, but the touchdown was called back due to an illegal block. Shockers kept the ball. With the scoreless game going into the second quarter, the Shockers quickly changed that with some misdirection and a 54-yard touchdown. Community House would quickly get on board themselves, tying the game at 6-6. Moving to third quarter, the game is still tied 6-6, but the rain made sure it stayed a factor as the Shockers end up turning the ball over on a fumble. Community House would capitalize on the very next play, scoring from 29 yards out. Community House would eventually get another score, this time in the air for 35 yards. Community House wins this muddy game 18-6. We now go on to the game of the week as the Rock Hill Cowboys take on the South Charlotte Rams. The game started as planned as the Rams recovered the opening kickoff onside kick. The Cowboys catch an early break when the Rams fumble 3 plays later. Cowboys wasted no time, scoring 2 plays later from 8 yards out. The Cowboys force another turnover with an interception right here. Cowboys put more points on the board with a touchdown coming up. Cowboys go for a little shake and then they give us a little bake as they go for a 46-yard run, which sets up the touchdown that they score 2 plays later. If the tone wasn't already set, it was after this hit. Cowboys showing that they're not all about the offense, they've got some defense too. There was another touchdown for the Cowboys, giving them the win over the Rams, 42-0. This week's tip is to support your community. We are in the midst of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we have all been supporting that with our pink shirts and socks and all sorts of pink gear. But we want to make sure that every month and every day and every week you continue to support the people around you. Now it's time for our pound for pound top 20 rankings. As we've already said, we lost 5 teams from last week's rankings, meaning we got 5 new teams on the board. Things will continue to change week after week until the end of the regular season. We can't wait to see who's going to come out on top. We received word that there will be a Powder Puff game at the Gerrod Redskins Cheshire Field this weekend, and we will be there. We're going to call this the unofficial game of the week. Do you think that they can secure a spot in our pound for pound rankings?
Who knows? Now, the Rock Hill Cowboys, they looked great last week. They were certainly unstoppable in that game of the week. This week's game of the week will be between the 14U Valentine Gators and the 8th grade Mint Hill Mountaineers. Now, this will be the first time this season that we've got two ranked teams battling each other. Also, this will be an interleague game, two different leagues coming together head to head to see who will come out on top. Now, we're going to say, put your rankings where your mouth is. Show us where you really deserve to be, and we'll put it on the board next week. Can't wait for that game. As we bring another show to the close, we want to remind you to send us your rosters or email us the names of the guys on your teams. We also want you to invite us out to your practices so we can get you saying TCSD Let's Go on the opening of our show. As always, we want you to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and right here every week on YouTube. As we say, there you have it.
Say it, Kayla.